Welcome back to another episode of eWeekly, your home for campus news. Us here at ETV want to thank you for tuning in all year long. Today, we say goodbye to the school year and welcome the sun and the fast approaching summer break. For the final time, Natalia Escalante has the news, David Pierce Anderson has sports, and eWeekly has you in mind. This is eWeekly.
Welcome back to eWeekly, the only place to get the swoop on the scoop. I'm Jaden Short.
And I'm Natalia Escalante. We hope everyone's having a great week and preparing for those finals once again. But don't worry about those tests too much. Make sure you do find time to distress and go enjoy the weather.
This is our final show of the year, and we have a lot to cover today.
With that being said, Jaden has our first story. Take it away.
Eastern Michigan loves the kids. You want to know how? Well, let's go. A group of Eastern Michigan University students have been exchanging thoughts and letters with fifth graders from Estabrook, a special program that sharpened communication skills, introduced the younger students to college life, and the kids also had a lot of fun visiting last month to Eastern Michigan. A total of 64 of them. They got to meet their pen pals and play lots of games put on by the Rec IM staff. This was a great experience for young children to be motivated to expand their education when they get older and try nothing but their best to be successful. One of our Rec IM staff members stated, "We know that many of them are future Eagles and we can't wait to have them." And one of the Estabrook staff members stated, "Our trip to EMU campus tour and meet our pen pals was an experience that the students will never forget. On both ends, everyone was satisfied."
The Geese are not too happy, and now we know exactly why that is. As you may have heard, an Eastern Michigan University student was spotted on video surveillance being attacked by a goose while walking to class. After that, the attacker, Jacinda Wing, was taken into EMU DPS custody and did a lot of hissing on the way. Wing lives up to her name and had a lot to say. Apparently, the Geese on campus were not happy with the recent student body elections. Wing said they too were running for student government positions. She said the flock of geese were very upset when no geese names appeared on the ballot. Wing told police, quote, "We have lived on this land before it was a university, and now we're here to take back what is ours," end quote. The angry geese do not plan on stopping anytime soon, so make sure that you're on the lookout when walking around campus. Wing told police that it's game on.
Woof, woof, woof. That's such a sound of happiness. On Monday, April 8th, the Rec IM had another wellness woof. The purpose of the wellness woof is to relieve stress and make new friends. According to animalsmart.org, playing with or petting an animal can increase levels of the stress-reducing hormone oxytocin and decrease production of the stress hormone cortisol. Reduced stress can also benefit physical health. Also, personally, working at the Rec IM, I can honestly say I've seen a difference on some of our patrons' faces from when they walked in and after they left, from being with the sweet dogs that come participate in the Wellness Woof. And if you haven't been to one, you should try to make more if stress and anxiety is familiar to you. To find out more about Wellness Woof here at Eastern Michigan, you can contact Nick Pamonte at npamonte@emich.edu or eventbrite.com.
The recent WOW challenge has sparked the attention of experts nationwide. Experts say the new social media challenge may not be the dance that you want to be doing. Oh, and in breaking news, I was just told that the challenge has been called unsafe by the Social Media Challenge Association, also known as SMCA. SMCA says this challenge has been a distraction to society and that it is too fun. People are hitting the WOW by themselves or with friends. According to SMCA, people are wasting too much time setting up a scene for the approximately 8.7-second challenge. People are pretending to hit the WOW when they first wake up, when clearly they were already awake and had to set up a camera. Others have been taking time away from work, and athletes are taking precious time away from practice. SMCA is worried that a longer duration of the challenge will only cause more harm to society.
We'll have more news after the break, following with Alexis Barrett at The Dish. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
In today's cyber world, the number of passwords you have to remember can be overwhelming. While it may be tempting to reuse the same passwords or store them in a not-so-safe place, in doing so, you're putting your online accounts and data in danger of being compromised. The Eagle security package includes LastPass, an encrypted online password vault that can store all your usernames, passwords, and other personal information in one location. LastPass secures your login credentials using one master password, the last password you'll have to remember. Not only does LastPass store your login credentials, but it can automatically fill them in when you're logging into trusted websites. LastPass can also aid in the creation of strong, unique passwords and secure sensitive data such as addresses, credit cards, and personal notes. Since LastPass is encrypted and protected in the cloud, it's accessible wherever you are, through the LastPass website, a web browser extension, or the mobile app. LastPass makes password security easy. For more information about LastPass, visit tiny.emich.edu/LastPass.
Are you an EMU student interested in getting a first-hand experience working at a radio station? Well, say no more. EMU offers a class through Eagle Radio that will thoroughly prepare you for a real-life experience. But first, you have to register for the class. Pick a date and a time slot. Then the world is yours. Eagle Radio allows you to be fully independent and customize your own show. Have real conversations about the news, celebrity gossip, update listeners about the weather, play a trivia game. It's your show. You're free to name your show whatever you want and play any edited music of your choice. If you love having heated debates and you feel your words need to be heard, then Eagle Radio is just for you.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got a couple more stories for you, and then we'll head over to the dish with Alexis. Take it away, Jaden.
Here at ETV, we need everyone to be giving a big congratulations to a few of our own members, Natalia, David, Shayler, and hundreds of more students that will be participating in Eastern Michigan's 2019 spring commencement. EMU faculty, staff, family, and friends will be recognizing the hard work and commitment of this year's graduates at 9:30 a.m. for the College of Arts and Sciences and the College of Education, and 1:30 p.m. for the College of Health and Human Services. College of Business, College of Technology is on Sunday, April 28th. Even though it will be sad to tell these talented young people goodbye, it'll feel great to acknowledge their accomplishments. If you want to make this celebration worth your while, contact William Pollard at william.pollard@emich.edu or call 734-487-2282 for tickets.
Finals are almost here, but make sure you are preparing for them efficiently. An EMU student that did not want to be identified said that Big Coffee stopped selling him coffee yesterday. They told the student that he had reached his limit and they had to cut him off for being too intoxicated. A customer that was in the coffee shop with the EMU student said the student was positively disrupting the public. Another customer said it was apparent that the student had reached their limit. The student was jittery and harassing others to get their work done. When speaking to the founder of Big B, he said this is the first time they had to cut someone off from drinking their coffee. The EMU student put a good argument up, but did not win the battle with Big B. The student apologized to Big B Coffee and said his intentions were not to get too lit. He was just stressed out from studying for his finals.
Now let's head over to Alexis with the dish.
Hello EMU Eagles, I appreciate all of you watching our last episode of the semester. As always, I'm Alexis Barrett, here to bring you the dish. Today, I would like to use the time that I have to congratulate all of you watching. Whether you are about to graduate or just finished your freshman year of college, congratulations on making it through the semester. College is tough, from the unstable environment it creates to the stressful workload it can bear on a person. The fact that you have made it this far is something to be celebrated. To all the graduating seniors out there, best wishes on all of your future endeavors. You've made it through all the sleepless nights, final exams, and finally gotten to the finish line. Whether you have the next 4 years of your life planned out or have no set plans for the future yet, just keep believing in yourself and know that you are destined for great things. To all the freshmen who have just finished their first year as college students, I have 2 things to say. First of all, don't give up. Seriously, don't give up. A lot of you probably faced the hard realities of being an adult and how college is much different from the movies. While life can seem impossible at times, the hard work will all pay off eventually, I promise. The second thing I wanted to say was to enjoy this time while you can. College goes by very, very quickly, and before you know it, you're going to be the ones who are graduating. Enjoy this time that you get to spend with your closest friends, because you never know how things are going to end up after college. Take pictures, go to social events, and try to spend as much time having fun with your friends as you do watching Netflix. Again, congratulations on finishing this semester, everybody. Have a wonderful summer vacation. It was an absolute pleasure to be hosting this for you this past year. That's all for the dish. Up next is sports news with Dave Anderson and Grayson Simmons after the break. I'm Alexis Barrett. Have a great summer.
Hi, my name is Shanna Gilkison, and ETV has been a very important part of my life, especially for the last 4 years.
I got my start at ETV in my third semester at Eastern from fellow students, and it's been a great experience.
Working with all these new people that I didn't know before, it's very awesome just seeing how willing people are to get together and create something from scratch.
Hi, I'm Shanna Gilkison for Eastern Weekly, and this is E-Walking.
I will also be hosting and producing a sort of like a late night style talk show.
Everyone that's here wants to be here. They care to be here. They want to work. They want to learn. And with that kind of environment, everybody benefits.
I tell you, I've been doing really well, very successful here at Eastern, but it wasn't until I really became part of the ETV club that I really felt like I was getting more of what I needed as a student.
We decided that we wanted to do things above and beyond our coursework, so I was part of founding the ETV Student Org.
It just so happened that Shanna was in one of my classes, and she told me to come, and I showed up, and it was very a very warm welcome. Like, everybody was very nice to me right away, and they actually had an idea to make a sitcom, or actually they called it a soap opera at that time, and they said they had they weren't sure exactly what they wanted, but they wanted one thing. They knew that they wanted this guy, his name is Ramon, to be their main character. I mean, that was kind of how the show Week at a Glance kind of took off.
Beyond Eastern's walls, when I'm done here, I'll probably be working with some people from ETV, again, professionally. And I think a lot of students don't take advantage of what they should with organizations on campus, and ETV is one of the best.
Hi everybody, welcome back to E-Weekly. This is Eagle Sports. I'm David Pierce Anderson.
And I'm Grayson Simmons. This is the last episode of the season. How does it feel to be at the end of your career?
Well, this is the end of the ETV career. It is weird. I was thinking back, we'll get into it a little bit more because we've got a whole bunch of stories to read, but
yeah, of course.
It is weird for sure.
Yeah, so would you go back if you could?
It's time to move on.
Time to move on, yeah.
But I'm happy for everything that we've been through and excited to see what's next.
The end of an era.
That's right. We'll get into sports. EMU Baseball welcomed Bowling Green University to Ostrike Stadium this weekend. The Eagles welcomed the Falcons and sent Scott Granzotto to the mound for Game 1. He pitched his heart out. Granzotto went 9 innings while striking out 8 and giving up just 1 run. The Falcons had a strong outing from their guy too. Andrew Abramowitz, threw a complete game also. However, the 2 extra runs he gave up proved to be the difference. Zachary Owens and Cameron Cruz had RBIs for the Eagles. EMU won their first MAC game of the season 3-1. The Eagles gave up 4 runs in the third in Game 2 of the series. That was enough for the Falcons as they took the win 7-4. Luke McGuire falls to 2-1 on the season as he gave up 5 runs in just 2 1/3 innings. The Eagles kept the Falcons back quiet for the final 4 innings, but unfortunately the Eagles couldn't find their offense. Owens and Cruz both went 2 for 4 in the loss. Justin Mize got the start for EMU in the rubber match on Sunday, and he tossed a gem also. Mize got his first win of the season, tossing 7 innings and shutting out the Falcons in a 4-0 victory. Cruz once again had a hot bat against Bowling Green, going 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. Cruz had a great series, going 5 for 9 with 4 stakes against the Falcons. EMU wins the weekend series and improves to 7-24-1 this year. Scott Granzota was named Eagle of the Week for his performance against Bowling Green.
The track team took a trip to East Lansing this past weekend for the Spartan Invitational, where sophomore Crystal Washington took first in the triple jump with a leap of 12.25 meters. Her sophomore teammate, Cadian Clark, threw the fifth best throw in program history with a mark of 50.68 meters. And also for the field events, Christine Borg took first in the javelin with a throw of 39.59 meters. On the track, sophomore Pathwa Gibson took first in not only one, but two events at the meet. In the 100-meter dash, the Eagle ran a 12.32 and soon after ran a 24.64 in the 200. Redshirt senior Allie Goff took the gold in the 100-meter hurdles with a time of 13.74, and the team left with plenty of top 10 finishes. On the boys' side, senior pole vaulter Alex Jacobs came back to Ypsi with a new career best vault of 5 meters. Also earning his first collegiate win was freshman Garrett Wade, throwing 58.67 meters in the javelin. Running the third best 110-meter hurdle time in the MAC this season, junior Ivan Suazo ran a 14.32, placing him second at the meet. The Eagles will travel down to Knoxville, Tennessee for the Tennessee Relays this coming weekend.
EMU Volleyball announced Cassie Cadera as the new assistant coach for next year. After announcing Darcy Dorton as the new head coach earlier this year, EMU welcomed Cadera to the program on Monday. Cadera put together a successful collegiate career and was an all-MAC student athlete at the University of Toledo. Cadera has been coaching for 8 years at both Akron and Walsh University. While head coach at Walsh, she led the team to its second conference tournament and first ever Great Midwest Athletic Conference East Division title in program history. Cadera and the EMU volleyball team look to reclaim their MAC title next year.
3 Eagle gymnasts ended their season in Ann Arbor at the NCAA regional meet this past Friday. To start the day off, junior Emily DeBronix took home an all-around score of 39.075 with a breakdown of a 9.8 on beam, a 9.725 on bars, a 9.8 on the floor, and a 9.75 on vault. Junior Allie Smith finished her season on vault with a score of 9.625, along with sophomore Courtney Bezold competing on bars with a score of 9.850. The girls will take a short break and then get back to work as they look forward to the next season.
Eastern Michigan University women's rowing team was recognized 2 weekends ago with 34 student athletes earning a spot on the Colonial Athletic Association Commissioner's Academic Honor Roll. Athletes must receive at least a 3.0 in the designated term while being a full-time student. The list of these athletes can be found on the EMU Athletics page. Some more recognition was given to Eagles this week as sophomore guard Courtney Lewis was named to the All-Mid-American Conference academic team for the first time in her career. Lewis qualified by having a GPA higher than 3.2 while also playing in at least 50% of EMU's basketball games this year. Lewis had a great year on the court, averaging 11.2 points per game while leading the Eagles in three-pointers.
This past Sunday, the Eagle rowing team started their spring season off strong at the Cooper Invitational. In the prelims, First Varsity 8 and Novice 8 boats both had qualifying times in the 2,000 meter, each scoring a time of 7 minutes and 2.04 seconds and 7 minutes 33.7 seconds. With a time of 7 minutes 22.9 seconds in prelim heat, the second Varsity 8 boat took third. All three advanced to the grand finals. The Varsity 4 earned a spot in the petite finals with a time of 8 minutes 48.1 seconds. In the finals, the first Varsity 8 took first with a time of 6 minutes 57.08 seconds. Also taking first was the Novice 8 with a time of 7 minutes 20.32 seconds. The Eagles will take on the George Mason Invite this Sunday, April 14th at Fairfax, Virginia.
That's all we have this week in Eagle Sports, and ultimately all we have this year.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, though, we have the final episode of the MAC with Cam. That'll be up later this week, so if you want to hear Cameron Clothier's opinions on Eagle Sports, check him out. It's a good show.
Up next is Gabrielle Reed with Eagle Encounters, so stay tuned.
My mom's birthday was coming up fast, so I needed to go out shopping for something quick. I needed to move money from my savings to my checking account so I could use my debit card at the mall. I cracked open my laptop, hit the bookmark from my bank, and entered in my username and password. What the heck? I got sent back to the home page. So I entered in my username and password again, made the transfer, and went to the mall where I found this cool little necklace for my mom. That's good news, right? The bad news is, the next week I went to make a purchase and they told me that I had insufficient funds to cover that purchase. Long story short, when I had logged into my bank the first time, I got redirected to a fake site that stole my username and password. I guess I got a virus that redirected my bookmark. The thieves had a field day with my account. I wish I had known then what I know now. You have to check and make sure you're really on your bank's website. This can be done by either recognizing an image you've selected or clicking a lock or VeriSafe icon and comparing the bank's web address to a web address you've got on our certificate. My name is Luke, and I'm trying to be e-safe.
Hello, Eagles. The geese are still taking over campus. On my way here, I was actually almost attacked by one, but I ducked. So all jokes aside, today is our last day of Eastern Weekly. For the last time, I will be giving you the deets on what's going down in the next upcoming weeks. Hello, all my teachers. On Friday, April 12th, make your way to the 2019 Teacher Job Fair, held in the Convocation Center from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Come out to network and learn about the world of teaching. Make sure you pre-register by April 5th. This will be a great way to in your ear. Contact Mary Fallot for more information. Next up, we have the McKinney Gallery exhibit grand opening happening on Wednesday, April 17th. From 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., look at curated art from EMU graduate students. This will be a fun outing to close out your academic year. Contact Nancy Brick for more information. Are you a part of the Beehive? If you are, then April 17th is a big day for you. The Netflix debut of Homecoming is coming to a TV screen near you. So you better get your popcorn ready, find a friend with a Netflix account, and learn all the Queen's tunes from Upgrade You to Run the World. This documentary will possibly highlight some of her behind-the-scenes life with her family. It might show footage of her preparing for iconic shows like Coachella. You never know what Queen Bee has in store. And now we have reached the end of the segment. I just want to say thank you for another amazing year of Eastern Weekly. I've grown so much as a journalist and as a person on this platform, and I just want to wish all of our Eagle viewers an amazing summer. As always, I'm Gabrielle Reed, and this has been Eagle Encounters. Until next time, Eagles, soar high.
Hi, I'm Neil Tortonesi, and I'm the producer of E-Weekly. We've had so much fun bringing the news to you all, and we thank you for watching. This has been a great opportunity for me as an electronic media and film studies major, as well as everyone who participates in it each and every week. We couldn't have done this couldn't have been possible without the one and the only David Pierce Anderson. Since 2015, he has been working hard here at ETV, and he was the producer before me. I only thought it would be fair to recognize Dave and all that he has done within the major. So, here he is. Let's take a look.
I know. What time is it?
I'm David Pierce Anderson.
David Pierce Anderson.
David Pierce Anderson.
I'm David Pierce Anderson, and this is E-Weekly. EMU's Latin Student Association gathered outside of Best Hall on September 14th in celebration of Independence Day.
Around 1:30 in the morning, the fire alarm was pulled and about 250 residents were evacuated from the building. Students were not allowed back into Phelps until 4 hours later when the sun was finally coming back up.
Welcome back to E-Weekly. I'm David Pierce Anderson here with Eagle Sports. Now, quick explanation on the costume.
Bye. How's it going?
America forever. Many college students don't know who they're going to vote for or if they will at all. That's why Rock the Vote is such an important event. It's trying to educate students on the various forms of elections that will be taking place this year.
So, my freshman year, this was 2015, I was working with ESPN3. Kalea Thomas overheard that I was interested in anchoring. So at that moment, I was with ESPN3. I went to Heather Irvine and Chris Eicher, and we started talking some more, and they're like, you can sub for us. So the second semester of my freshman year, I started subbing on E-Weekly, and I would get, Kalea would come to me, and I was in 132, and she'd peek through the curtains, give me a thumbs up, and that was my cue that I was going to be on in an hour. So then I would get the script from her afterwards, read it in my next class, and get on air in an hour.
But we're focusing on the big one, the main event. Dolores Umbridge versus the Human Orange, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. You know, many students, they're not happy about having to choose from a villain from Harry Potter and the literal devil. That's why they're looking towards third-party candidates Jill Stein and Gary Johnson. But who are they, and what do they stand for? We're here to find out if you really know who you're voting for.
But he still put together a very good game. He had 12.7 boards, 3 assists and a block. Like, you're getting that out of your big man. That's a good game, but it's tough to rely on a center as your core of the team.
Yeah.
Hans! You really didn't bat an eye!
Yeah, that's right. Wow. Hi, I'm Gabrielle Reed, and I'm here with Court Sports. After EMU volleyball fell in the NCAA tournament, what does everyone feel? I mean, I'm going to go over a few things I feel like we could add. But how's everyone feeling about the show so far? No context on that is great.
Whatever works.
Want to know about my life or something? What I bring to the table?
That's the pressure. It's not going to be known.
Just a cup of coffee, that's what I bring to the table.
Wow.
Aw. Guys. All right, well now.
Okay, we're good to go.
Camera.
No, we're on.
We're
Wow.
on.
Well, yeah, because we don't have. That's something. Wow. There's a trip down memory lane. Hard to believe. Yeah. So you heard it all there, basically. A lot has. This has meant a lot to me, E-Weekly, and yeah, I grew a lot from this. So it's going to be weird not coming here every Wednesday, but it was so much fun, and I still have one more ETV show still on the air, so be sure to check that out next week.
Tune in.
Hour long. And Natalia, thank you for everything you've done for us also. You know, it's a little me session there, but you've also done a fantastic job. So thank you.
No, thank you. Yeah, you've been the president, and you've been such a great leader, keeping us going and pushing us through. So thank you, and I'm excited to see what we do.
ETV, E-Weekly's in good hands. Everyone is behind us. They're going to do great things.
We'll carry it on.
We'll be in touch. As always, if you want to check out E-Weekly or any of our other shows, go to ETV at EMU on Facebook, Channel 18. Check us out, YouTube, Facebook, all those places. I'm David Pierce Anderson.
I'm Natalia Escalante, and we're signing off for the last time.
They'll see you next year.
Thanks.